There was a disturbing lack of shanks in that trailer, and I'm a little miffed about that, bro. Where is my baby? What's going on, y'all? Soul here, and welcome back to the story mode. So you guys are gonna be getting tired and lazy Soul this morning because, of course, they always need to have a Pokemon Presents held at the ass crack of dawn. So there will be a lot less editing in terms of discussion. Okay, but before we get into all that, I'm gonna showcase my reaction for the Legend ZA trailer. If you want to see my reactions to the rest of the Pokemon Presents, I'll have an unlisted link both here and in my Discord. I'm just gonna put it up a couple places if you really want to see that. But for the most part, the important part was the Legend ZA aspect. And of course, we'll talk about Pokemon Champions in its own separate thing too. But regardless, here's my reaction, and then we'll talk more afterwards. Pass Soul, go crazy.
New Mega Evolution! Luxray! Uh-huh. Let me turn this up. Okay. That Lita, what's going on? The fashion. Yes! Give me the fits! Yeah. This is about to be the best customization we've ever had in a Pokemon game. What type of time are we about to be moving on? What? Yes! You can sit on benches again! Yes! Emma! Let's go! No way! Finally! And it looks so cool! Wait! Oh my god! Mega Dragonite's real! Finally! Yes! Oh! Go ahead on! Oh my god, I'm sick! That's so good! That's so good!
This game's new story, which takes place in a
Yes.
somewhere that belongs to both people and Pokemon. After you arrive in Lumio City, either Urbane or Tawny will invite you to join Team MZ.
Ooh! Oh, it's already on the jacket.
Protect the city of Lumios. Let's get to know Team MZ a little.
We got a black pro tag with a fit. Oh my god!
A fashion designer in the making.
What up?
And there's Lita, who aspires to become a professional dancer. As part of Team MZ, you'll spend your days in Lumio City with this crew.
Oh my god! Yes! I'm so happy, bruh.
Lumio City looks different by day and by night.
We finally got a new
Explore
Mega.
the city and find lots of Pokemon to add to your party.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we finna be in there, bruh.
Then, by night, you can compete in the ZA Royale with the Pokemon you've raised, aiming to climb the ranks.
Alright.
As you advance in the ZA Royale, battles against powerful trainers await. One of those trainers, Corbeau, is the boss of the Rust Syndicate, an organization operating in Lumio City.
The Rust Syndicate?
Corbeau has some kind of business with the members of Team MZ.
Oh my... Alright, we got a lot of new entities. Wait.
Lumio City offers plenty of ways to have fun aside from Pokemon.
It's coming back!
Trainers can change their hairstyle, looks,
Oh my
and
god!
outfit to appear however they would like to stroll around the city.
Oh! This is sex? They did it! They've
If you
invented
choose
sex!
a Pokemon with distinct
Oh my
fur,
god!
You can even have it trimmed into fashionable styles.
Can I do that with other...
Photos at interesting spots, or relax and hang out with your Pokemon. If you
They really captured the spirit of X and Y. Holy crap, they did that. That's so good, man.
all kinds of encounters await you in Lumio City.
She's
And
taking over for Looker.
Detective in Lumios will ask you to help with her detective work.
Always with the... That same animation, bro. Stop.
You can find people around the city who need a hand and solve their problems.
We've got side
Acting
quests.
director of the Pokemon Research Lab. By catching Pokemon, you can aid her research. In return, you can receive useful items for your adventures in this game.
Yes. Yes, bro.
Something strange has been
That's a
occurring. in
bad
Lumio
professor,
City.
too. Wow.
Some wild Pokemon have been mega evolving on their own and going rogue. These so-called rogue mega evolved Pokemon can't contain their own strength and are the very definition of dangerous. To take them on, you'll need to fight Mega Evolution with Mega Evolution.
No way. Are these the...
One newly discovered Mega Evolved Pokemon, Mega Dragonite, has distinctive Dragonair-like features, like wings on its head and a pearl on its tail. While tackling
That's
Mega Evolved
crazy
Pokemon,
how good that
you'll
looks
want
to
an
me.
ally from
I
Team
love it.
MZ at your
I don't
side.
care,
Build
bro.
strong bonds with your Pokemon.
The wings are a little ridiculous, don't get me wrong. But Rogue? That's so cool.
Many stories. Different wishes intertwine, seeking for people and Pokemon to coexist. Pokemon Legends ZA, coming Thursday, October 16, 2025.
Oh my god, I need October now, bruh. I gotta buy like 6 copies of that, bro. Cool. 100 Pokeballs? Damn.
What did you think? Pokemon Legends ZA is releasing on October 16, 2025. We hope you're looking forward to your new adventures in Lumios City.
I mean,
That's all for today's presentation.
wow.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
Honestly, all right. Y'all probably getting like a highlights version, and Future Soul is gonna take it from here because there's there wasn't anything like okay, Mega Dragonite is sick. I'm very happy about that. And like, you know, the rust. Okay, there's a lot of cool info in Pokemon Legends EA and stuff like that. But like, it wasn't the craziest presentation of all time or anything. You know, it was cool. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot of good info. You know, the customizations being back. You know, the introduction to all the other characters that we're gonna be meeting. Yeah, the new Mega, the Rogue element, the Rogue Megas, that's really cool. I'm going to touch upon all that in a little bit, but that's going to be paired together with my reaction. So, this will be a reaction, like, post-discussion video all in one. I don't know if it'll come out today. Maybe it'll come out tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to let Future Soul take it from here. So, go ahead on.
So we have quite a bit to go over here. They actually did reveal quite a bit of information to us. They gave us a lot of good stuff here, and I'm really excited. Like, October really could not come any sooner. Like, this is by and far like the trailer. Like, I'm so excited for ZA because it's doing so much of what I've been wanting to see more of when it comes to Pokemon, and I'm so happy about that. But regardless, let's get into all of the new details that they've shown us, the primary, like the main points in regards to new details that they've shown us during this Legends EA trailer, starting with obviously the new Mega Evolution for Dragonite. Finally, Dragonite has been deserving of a Mega Evolution since day one. It is absolutely insane to me that it never got a Mega Evolution up until this point. But God, I am so happy that Dragonite was the showcase of a new Mega Evolution. It's weird that we didn't get anything else. Like, we only saw Dragonite. That's crazy to me. But, I mean, I ain't mad about it. Dragonite being one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. If you know me, you know this. It's, like, easily top 2. Right, it's right next to Luxray. So, I'm very, very, very happy about that. And I can't wait to absolutely... I'm for sure using... like, there's no doubt everybody in their mamas are gonna be using Dragonite, but obviously, like, that just makes me so happy. I love its design. It's very reminiscent of its pre-evolutions with Dragonair and stuff like that. It's so good. I'm super happy with the outcome of that, and I'm gonna be using that for my journey. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that's great. That's awesome. Moving on, we have new characters that they introduced to us, being Naveen and Lita. First off, Lita, like, that's alarmingly close to Ielita. Like, that's really I just thought that was really funny that in both Legends games we have a Lita quote-unquote character in these games. But regardless, we have Naveen and Lita. Naveen being the fashion designer and Lita being the dancer. I love that these characters have their own thing going on, but on top of that, we have Team MZ that they're spearheading, which is basically the Lumiose Protection Squad, because it's very obvious that there's something weird going on with Lumiose City, and that's, you know, not even mentioning the team, I think the evil team that they introduced afterwards. We'll talk more about that, but it's very obvious that there is, like, underground stuff going on when it comes to Lumiose City, so that's what we're here for. And AZ is letting us utilize the hotel so that we can, you know, spearhead the problem and help protect Lumiose City. And we actually do have more friends outside of just Urbane and Tawny to assist us with that, so we're gonna be helping out Team MZ. We even got the fit on and like the jacket and all that, bro. That is so sick, so sick. And then Naveen and Lita, you can see in my reaction, I'm so happy that we got a little more representation for a black character, a fashion designer no less, bro. That's so sick, man. Naveen is gonna be one of my tops for sure. I'm so excited to learn more about these characters. I'm super excited. So we'll play more into it when we learn more about them, but I'm really excited. Both Naveen and Lita both seem like sick characters. We're gonna be learning a lot more about them throughout the journey. I love the idea of, like, having a team. That's not, I mean, it's ironic, you know, talking about Pokemon, we always have a team save, but, like, an actual, like, team of people that you're working alongside. Like, we're gonna be, you know, conferring with them a lot. We're gonna be seeing them a lot throughout our journey. We're going to be, you know, holding meetings and stuff like that about what our next plans are to help out Lumiose City. I think that's just fun, you know. I guess being a Persona fan made me very appreciative of the idea of having, like, a team of people that you're constantly with and learning about and coming to understand. You know, I love that kind of a thing in storytelling, so I'm really excited to have a team to work with. Next to that, we have the Rust Syndicate that they introduced, which is, I mean, it's got to be the next closest thing to a quote-unquote evil team, right? I mean, maybe not evil. I feel like they definitely have an ulterior motive, but maybe they're not necessarily evil, because we do have the Aether Foundation. Why do I keep saying the Aether Foundation? Why does that keep happening? Quasartico Inc. I had to look that up again because it was not mentioned at all during this presentation. So both of these two forces are something that we're going to be up against. What relation they have to one another, I have no idea. But obviously, the Rust Syndicate has beef with us for whatever reason. No idea why, but that's going to be super interesting to deal with. But honestly, design-wise, Rust Syndicate has the rawest designs for fits and aesthetic that I have seen for an evil team in a long time, man. We ain't seen a team with this much drip since, I think, the Aether Foundation. Now that I think about it, since Gen 7. I mean, not that they were, like, completely dripped out or anything, but, like, I don't know. I feel like them having this, like, they have their style with the suits and all that. Like, it looks good, man. I'm so excited to learn whatever the Rust Syndicate is about. I don't know. They look like I mean, based on the little bit of dialogue that we got from main guy, he said he sounded like he about his money. he don't play whatsoever. And that's something I'm really looking forward to. Rust Syndicate, I feel like they're going to be like the quote unquote bad guys until we learn more about Quasartico Inc. I have a gut feeling about that. I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I feel like they're the de facto like front and center quote unquote evil team until further notice. But regardless, I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to meet them more and in detail and stuff like that. The next biggest thing, maybe we can make a separate video about this too. I don't know. Not really, right? We've already talked in depth about this kind of thing, but like now we can see more than ever that they really did buckle down and start taking things a little bit more seriously when it comes to the customization. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing, right? Because I was worried about this. And I was getting ready to say, like, they have to come full circle because Generation 6 was the generation that introduced customization for player characters to begin with. And they had a lot of good options to customize your character. And so they've been kind of wishy-washy going forward. You know, Generation 8 did very good with its customization, I believe. Generation 9 was the fattest step back we have ever seen, you know, but everything else in between, you know, it was pretty hit or miss. You know, you had Gen 7, which was pretty limited to the like Hawaiian style outfits and things like that, which was fine. You know, it still looked pretty good. You know, Generation 8 did whatever the hell it wanted, which was great. Legends, Arceus was pretty good with it for its aesthetic, and then Generation 9 with the just very big limitations on customization. But now with the customization aspect in Legends ZA, this might be the next best, right? I mean, maybe I'm harping on it too much, maybe it's too early, I don't know, but based on the footage that we've seen and the options that we saw were available to us, I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. I don't think that's insane to say, because we literally have a situation in which you could look at these characters and you wouldn't even realize they were all the same character. Their designs are so much better now, and you can customize them so much, right? You can see the eye color, you can see the hair color, you can have multiple hair colors, you can have like different layers and even recolor those layers. Being able to color layers is insane. That's wild work. Right, so, oh my god, like, it's gonna be so much fun. We're wearing like headphones and stuff now. Did we have a headphone situation going on ever in these games? Maybe we were, I just don't remember, but that is sick, dude. Like, oh my god, I'm just waiting for like the hairstyles to, you know, to be released, or like, I just can't wait to see more hairstyles and stuff like that, because that's gonna be the real, like, you know, make or break it situation when it comes to the customization. But generally speaking, for the most part, the customization is so nice. Like, it looks like we could just go above and beyond. We could be in that shop for ages. Not to mention the fact that they brought back the 6th gen customization shop theme, bro. Oh my god, I was over the moon hearing that. That is one of my favorite themes in all of Pokemon. No joke. Gen 6, weirdly enough, the two things I remember about Generation 6 is those two themes. The theme for the shops, for the customization shops, as well as, oh my god, was it what is the name of that song? Oh my god, it plays in a couple of places, but either way, there's a couple of things I remember, and that song was one of them, and I'm so glad that they brought it back. It didn't seem like it was remixed, which was weird, but I guess they kind of just played it safe, and they're like, you know, why remix it? It's perfectly fine as it. I'm not too mad about it, whatever. I'm glad we have it in another official capacity in Legends EA, so we just get to hear that every time we go into the shop. Can't be mad about that, so super happy with that. That's great, and that's super dandy. Next major thing is the fact that Emma returns. Now, this is one of the things that I don't remember as much in regards to Pokemon X and Y. I don't remember Emma at all. I know that she was like a major part of the Looker missions, and that's great and dandy and all, because it looks like she has basically taken over Looker's position as like the primary detective of Lumio City, because we have seen throughout media when it comes to Pokemon, Looker is like that. Like Looker acted like a big joker from the time that we've known him in like 4th gen and in 6th gen, but like now he's like, we've seen that he's like head of police, like big time like that. Like he moves on that type of time, so he can't always stay in Lumio City. But, that just kind of leaves room for him to maybe come back and stuff like that. But for now, we have his protege, Emma, in the seat, and we're going to be working with her, doing side quests and things like that, just helping her out, and helping the people of Lumio City and even the Pokemon of Lumio City through her. And she's going to be doing, I'm assuming, some major research in regards to what's going on with Lumio City. Maybe she's going to be part of the main quests, and she's going to be researching the Rust Syndicate and Quasartico Inc., and she's just going to be doing thorough work, and we're going to be working with her a lot. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's really an exciting prospect. That's really, really awesome, right? So I'm looking forward to whatever that storyline has in store for us. Next to that, they introduced us. But I'm leaving it in because it's tired soul morning. I'm super tired. As soon as I get this edited, I'm dying. I'm going to sleep. But regardless, we have the return of Mabel, who is apparently a Team Flare remnant. She used to be working with Team Flare, but I guess after they disbanded, she became a head researcher for Lumio City. So we're going to be working with her to do research for Pokemon, filling out her Pokédex, and there's like a reward system for that now, which is great, right? Because that was the one thing that I was worried about, because Legends Arceus has one of the best Pokédex systems we have ever seen in the entirety of the franchise. So I was wondering how they were even going to match that or like get anywhere near that, and giving us a reward system for the Pokédex in this format. It's not like we haven't seen it before. We technically have something like that in Scarlet and Violet, but I feel like giving us like a level system and giving us access to certain things through those levels will definitely incentivize more Pokédex data to be collected. We'll definitely be going out of our way more to fill out our Pokédex if we have a real ass reward system, as well as a leveling system that gives us access to more things. Maybe this is going to be what allows us, maybe it's going to be main story stuff that gives us access to, higher level Pokemon traded or caught or whatever, but maybe it could also be the Pokédex system. I don't know. I just think it's interesting so far. We don't know what it entails yet, but I feel like it's going to be pretty good, and I hope it does a good job incentivizing us to go out of our way to actually capture Pokemon. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then the biggest deal here is the Rogue Mega Evolution thing that they got going on. So apparently there's going to be Rogue Megas just kind of roaming around, just Pokemon that will just randomly Mega Evolve. Now, fun fact, ages ago, I brought up this exact possibility. I just remembered. There's videos out there of me talking about the potential of, if we were to have a raid battle system, maybe they could introduce a Rogue Mega Evolution situation in which you and friends could battle against these rogue randomly Mega Evolved Pokemon. And on top of that, back in the day, very, very early, before we even saw gameplay, I was talking about the possibility of fixing up Lumio City post-war, and one of the major things that we would have to deal with was extremely strong, randomly evolving Mega Evolved Pokemon. So it's really cool that they actually did introduce this element, and this is probably how we're going to be obtaining a majority of our Mega Evolved Pokemon, which is really, really cool. So I'm down to clown with that. I'm super, super with that, especially because based on the little bit of gameplay that we saw in the trailer, you could see I forgot which character it was. I'm sure Editor Soul will tell us in the corner or show the gameplay. But there was somebody I think it was from somebody from Team MZ, it might have been Naveen or Lita, battling alongside us against this rogue Mega Evolved Tyranitar. And that's really, really, really cool, because that gives me the impression that there is an actual genuine possibility of just people joining for this kind of thing. And so maybe these rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon will have higher health bars. They'll be a lot harder to deal with. Like they're creating their own like spaces to battle in. Surely we can have a situation in which these isolated spaces can be utilized for online play, and we can all have a chance to capture these mega evolved Pokemon so that we can use them to battle each other if we're gonna do something like that, or to utilize for main story stuff. Maybe they won't do that. Maybe we won't have online elements. They still have yet to bring up anything in regards to that, but I think it would be cool. I feel like that would be a very good incentive to have for like a raid battle situation, or just like, you know, just general online play. I feel like that just kind of works out. So hopefully we could see more in regards to that. I'm really interested in it, but we'll have to see what plays out from here. But I'm really excited about it regardless, and that's going to be our primary, like, we're going to be spending a lot of time doing that. I know I am, for sure. So we'll play that one by ear. But with that being said, that just about generally sums up every new ounce of information that we got in regards to this latest trailer. In reality, this was definitely one of those situations in which they thought they had more to show off than they did. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess like the Pokemon, in regards to the entirety of the Pokemon Presents, you know, the Pokepark Kanto situation is really cool. I have to imagine that name is copyrighted for that now, so that's why we're not getting like a Pokepark series anymore. They just had a vision with that, which is fine, I guess, but I don't even know how that's gonna work. I don't know if I'm ever gonna go to it because it's not out here, so I don't know the point. I don't see the point in it, but you know. Overall, this was a pretty okay presents, you know. Pokemon Concierge getting its new season, a new fun little mini series with Sirfetch'd and Pichu, Pokemon Kanto, or Pokepark Kanto, excuse me. We got a lot more information on Pokemon Champions, which is absolutely great. I'm definitely going to talk a little bit more about that, so I'm really looking forward to whatever they got. Unfortunately, Champions is being withheld until 2026, but I can't get too mad at that. That's totally fun. So, you know, we'll definitely have more to look forward to in terms of that for the anniversary year. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, Pokemon ZA, or Pokemon Legends ZA, really is the only thing that we're getting this year. That's crazy, but I ain't mad about it. So that's cool. That's dandy. That's awesome. With that, I think I've said everything that I've needed to say for this. So I'm gonna edit this and then go pass the hell away. But before I do that, I'm passing the mic over in your direction, and I want you guys to tell me everything that you're thinking in the comment section below. Did you enjoy this Pokemon Presents? Were you entranced by it? Did you have a good time learning about all the information in regards to Pokemon Champions, Pokemon Legends CA, any of the other mobile apps and things like that? Or were you also mad about Pokemon Friends? That's so stupid. Or are you on the opposing side? This Presents was meaningless. There was no reason for it to be a thing, and you're just completely not with it. Tell me everything that you guys are thinking in the comment section below, because you know for a fact that I'm always going to be down there with you guys. But with that, it does appear to be skedaddle the clock, so I'm going to go ahead and do exactly that. I'd like to thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the greatest favor of dropping a like and a comment, and consider subscribing for more content just like this here. And with that, I'm gonzo. Thanks again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the greatest favor, taking good ass care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!
I stay funky, doing donuts in a bin. I stay funky, battle goes wherever I am. I stay funky, I don't know who's ready to spit. Just know you're going down with my 58 clips. I stay funky, honey's taking back to the crib. I stay funky, get the club popped off like pins.